the Invited Celebrity Classic at Las Colinas Country Club. Last year, it was the Club Corp Classic, if you remember. It brings out the biggest and best stars here in North Texas, and we're joined by Mike Flaskey. Mike, you're one of the organizers of this tournament, and so let's talk about the who's who. First, let's get to the who's who of who's going to be there this weekend.
Well, listen, this is going to be an amazing weekend. You know, we're blessed here in Dallas to have some of Dallas's finest. You know, Tony Romo, Emmitt Smith, the newest Hall of Famer, DeMarcus Ware. We've got Pudge, Mike Modano. So it's amazing. And look, thanks to Energy Transfer and Choctaw and Invited, all the fans can come out for free. We're going to have great crowds out here for the next 3 days. It's going to be a great experience. So we hope Dallas comes out and really supports this thing.
And when you say free, obviously, you know, the fans can come and be on the grounds for free, but you also offer premium tickets, and you also offer some sweet tickets. And when it comes to merchandise and how people spend their money once they get there, tell us about why that money is so important for them to spend and the causes that it goes to.
Absolutely. You know, this event is focused on children's charities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The Momentous Institute for Children and the First Tee of both Dallas and Fort Worth are the beneficiaries of this event. And the reason that Invited got involved in this is really to be able to put a footprint back in the community in which they reside, and their corporate headquarters is located. So we've got the Choctaw Club located on number 18. It's going to be an amazing vibe. We've got DJ Silver playing there every day from 2 to 6, and they really do a great job at Choctaw of putting on and entertaining. And so when people come out, they have the opportunity to come for free and be up close and personal with all these stars. And at the same time, if they want an elevated experience, they can go into the Choctaw Club and do that. And every dime that we take in from everything is going back to the children. So it's really going to be something special.
And for people unfamiliar with especially the First Tee of Greater Dallas and Fort Worth, it actually helps bridge the gap between kids who would never know anything about the sport of golf, and it completely opens up their worlds. And Mike, as we get set to let you go, we're right in the midst of the start, I call it North Texas golf season. You got the Invited Celebrity Classic, that's going on this weekend. You got the AT&T Byron Nelson, that's happening in May. You got the Charles Schwab Challenge in Fort Worth, that's happening in May. All going to wonderful causes. Why is it so important for this area to rally around this time every year to help other young people who need it most?
Yeah, well, I mean, Dallas has always been such a great sports city. I mean, and in particular with golf, I don't think there's another city in our country that embraces as many different professional golf events as Dallas. I mean, there's a deep culture here of not only, you know, fans coming out and supporting the golf, but also in giving back. And as you say, it is incredibly important to get behind these events because of what it does for the local community, you know, and those children that are in need. And at MF Entertainment, which is my company, when we were asked by Invited to come out, you know, and organize this event 2 years ago, I knew when they said they wanted to do it in Dallas that this is one that would be special. And for the fans and the folks in the Dallas area that come out today, they're going to see something really, really cool. So it's not the Byron Nelson where there's going to be 30,000 people here, but it's going to be great crowds. But most importantly, a family's going to be able to come out and get right up next to an Emmitt Smith or a Tony Romo and walk the golf course, and it's going to be an experience like none other.
Some of the all-time greats, Mike Flaskey, even if they're not all-time greats with the clubs in their hands, they are still all-time greats when it comes to the contribution they've made in their respective sports and in our community. You as well. Thank you for doing what you do, and we can't wait for a wonderful weekend at Las Colinas Country Club. Mike Flaskey, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you having us.